Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappé, and Erling Haaland has officially kicked off their 2026 FIFA World Cup campaign with their country. Wow, what a start! A hat-trick from Lionel Messi, a brace from Kylian Mbappé and Erling Haaland for their respective country. Senegal lost to France 3-1, Norway won against Iraq 4-1, and Algeria lost to Argentina 3-0. A record has been beaten, a record has been set, and the race for the Golden Boot has officially started. The biggest name of the game entered into the dance floor. Tomorrow we're gonna see Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Kane enter into the dance floor to join these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2026 FIFA World Cup Matchday 5 review. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not allowed to subscribe, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this with your friend. Without wasting any time, we're gonna start with the France versus Senegal game, because that was the game of the night. I know a lot of people want to talk about Messi and stuff, but Senegal and France game was big. Senegal coming into this game as the African champion. Well, officially it's Morocco, but we're waiting for the court ruling. Taking on France, arguably the number one, if not the best team in the world at the moment. These two teams, if you look at them going into this game, we were all expecting to enjoy a great game. Because during the press conference, Senegal coaches were saying, if we beat France this year, it won't be a surprise. It won't be like in 2002 when we beat them. They were the world champion and the European champion coming into the 2002 World Cup, and then they lost to Senegal. They weren't scared. There was no complacency. They wanted to win this game. And who can blame them? They have the best squad of the continent. Because a lot of people would maybe choose a style of play. But if you take teams from Africa this year, man to man, pound to pound, Senegal has the best squad of the continent. I know Morocco is really good. Ivory Coast is great. Ghana, we're going to see them tomorrow. But Senegal, if you look at them, they are the most balanced, most complete team of the continent. They were taking on the best team in the world at the moment alongside Spain. And the lineup starting, you can see, okay, there are names that ring bell from people who was the Premier League or was top league in Europe. You have a Ghana Gay from Everton, Lamine Camara, Pap Gay. You have a Mane, Jackson, Ismail Assar from Crystal Palace, who had a fantastic season. Nyakate from Lyon, Koulibaly from Al Hilal, Christian Jatta, and you have a Juve from West Ham and Edouard Mendy. So that team looks solid, and they were taking on the front squad: Menian, Saliba, Upamecano, Jules Koundé, Theo Hernandez, Tchouaméni, Rabiot, and Michael Olise, Jeremy Doué, Ousmane Dembélé playing as a number 10 behind Kylian Mbappé, Kiki. The first half, I think the first half was boring because we saw Senegal play only for 20 minutes and then they stopped playing. I don't know what was the goal, if they wanted just tie or they didn't want to lose the game. That's why they played the way they played the game. Because the first 20 minutes, Senegal looked like a really proper team. They were carrying the ball. They were like when they take the ball from the back, they were playing really well. They weren't scared of the pressing because French team doesn't press that much. They have a 4 striker that doesn't press a lot. Ousmane Dembélé in that team is like a ghost because Ousmane Dembélé is a system player from PSG. In PSG, everything is coordinated. When he step up, everyone step up. And in France, it's chaos. Like everyone have to run for their life in that attack. So Ousmane Dembélé was clueless. But I was disappointed by Senegal because they could have gone into the first half like at least 1 or 2-0. Because like if you look at the XG, France has a 0.05 and Senegal has 29 for the first half. Even though they hit the post and Ismail Sarr missed the ball for some reason. I don't know how you kick the ball high that way. But they regretted it in the second half because in the second half, France come in with a different intention, attacking them. Forefront. Kylian Mbappé wake up because suddenly everyone wake up in that France team. Michael Olise, man of the match, deservedly so because that first assist was beautiful to watch. He cut in, like you know when they did the sub, when Gigi Deschamps did the switch, Ousmane Dembélé to the right and then put in Michael Olise to the playmaker role, you saw the difference. His pass to Kylian Mbappé, that connection is good. That connection is really good. 1-0 in the, like it was a 66 minute. France score. At that point, France was dominating. France was taking the initiative. France was trying to win the game. And Senegal was like this, okay, they don't know if they have to play all the way or defend or do a medium play. So they were clueless. And France took advantage of it. They scored the second goal in the 82nd minute. The first ball of Bradley Barcola. An assist from Adrien Rabiot. You know, there is a saying, Every year, France have a 10 best player in the world plus Rabiot. But Rabiot is really important to the Deschamps system because Didier Deschamps have 2 midfielder and you have 4 striker. So you need a player that can defend and attack. Rabiot can play box to box. He can play holding mid. He's really good physically. He's good. So like he's really important to that system. That assist was good. Bradley Barcola first ball, 82 minutes in, 2-0, game over. But Ibrahim Mbappé is a 90 plus 5 say, nah, we're not going down like that. Boom. He's from PSG. There is a pattern here. PSG player doing good because Jeremy Doué had really fantastic game for France. But Ibrahim Mbappé reduced the score 90 plus 5. At that point, everyone thought like the game going to relent again and we're going to start to see something different. And then Kylian Mbappé said, no, not today. I'm the boss. I have a 12 goal. I'm chasing for the top scorer of the World Cup, which is 16, set by Klose from Germany. You know, Klose has 16. Ronaldo from Brazil have 15, and now Kylian Mbappé has 14 because that goal was made a 14 goal and beautiful. This is a third World Cup. But Lionel Messi, we know what he did later. We're going to analyze that. And France won the game 3-1. It was disappointing because this is another defeat for the continent, which I despise. Like, I don't like to see it. But hey, it is what it is. They lost against the strongest team in the tournament, but they have to be really serious against Norway because Norway played against Iraq 4-1 today. Erling Haaland has his brace. That team is good. They have Odegaard, they have Damsberg. Like, that Norway team is good. They have Charlotte from Atletico Madrid. So it will be an interesting fight against Senegal. But they won 4-1. Erling Haaland's brace. Erling Haaland is the only striker that have more goals than the game he played for his country. The dude has played a 52 game and he scored 64. So that dude, like if his country can be consistently in the World Cup, we won't be talking about 16 goals. That record will be beaten. Like this year, they're going to be beaten because Lionel Messi already matched that. So Norway won 4-1 and Argentina won against Algeria 3. You know, if you take the World Cup, or you take the soccer game, it's like this is a game, it's a Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo game, and the rest of the people are just watching it. Lionel Messi, at 39 years old, scored his first hat-trick. He's the youngest player to score for Argentina and the oldest player to score for Argentina. A hat-trick last night. It was beautiful to watch. Even though I think Zidane had a lot of thing to do with those goals. That first and second goal, he could have done better. Because Zidane, the son, this is the dad, Zinedine Zidane, all right? And the son is the goalie for representing Algeria, and his dad was there. And then the first goal was beautiful. And that you don't give a Messi space in that area. It doesn't matter if he's 40, 15, 20. That area, he's going to score. We saw him do it with Barcelona. He's going to continue doing it until he retires. That was a beautiful pass from Depot. Now, I don't know how one pass can cut through 4, 5 line because that ball come from the midfield to Messi. Like nobody intercepted that ball, and Messi had the whole time in the world to adjust the goalie. That was the first goal, and the second goal came in. I don't know what time they scored the second goal, and the 60 minutes in the second half because they went first half 1-0, and the 60 minutes second half Lionel Messi scored the second goal. I mean, it was a shot from I think Almeida scored, and then Zidane just released the ball into Messi feet. How can you do that? Messi just scored like this. That was the second goal, 2-0. At that point, I say Algeria, the game is over because Algeria is a decent team from Africa, but they are not the best. It's not like Morocco or Ivory Coast or like Senegal. We saw Senegal lose. We saw Morocco tie to Brazil. But they are kind of different breed in Africa. They're good. They can be good. Because if you look, they have Mahrez, they have El Hadj Moussa, they have Shaibi and Maza, the best player, young player of the Bundesliga last year, and Ben Taleb from Lille. They have a decent player, right? But they were facing the title holder, the World Cup winner, Argentina, and Lionel Messi. And he scored a third goal and hat-trick in the 76th minute. It's magic, his first hat-trick in the World Cup, and now he's the joint all-time top scorer of the World Cup with Klose, 16 goals each. Kylian Mbappé is behind him. Kylian Mbappé just played 3 World Cup and he's allowed in 14. We know he's going to beat that record because Kylian Mbappé beat the French record. Olivier Giroud was holding it 57. Mbappé just walked through it. Now he's a 57, 58. He is the all-time French top scorer. So we know he's going to be there. I doubt about Haaland because the Haaland country won't be able to qualify every year. At least not. But for 48 and maybe next year, next World Cup will be 54. I think they will be there too. So Alan, you're gonna count on him. We will see what's gonna happen. But overall, Algeria was not an